Hey YouTube, it's Kevin.
And Tony.
So today we are going to be trying 10 interesting snacks from our local Asian supermarket that we haven't tried before.
And hopefully you guys haven't either.
Sweet, let's get to it. Alright, first up, we have some Takoyaki balls from Calbee. I mean, alright, so this definitely smells like the takoyaki. It smells like takoyaki. It's got kind of like a Worcestershire sauce sort of smell. And definitely has a hint of like the bonito flake that they shake on top.
I mean, texture-wise, it's kind of like airy, crispy-ish. It reminds me of like the Cheeto Puffs.
Definitely. It has that nice corn flavor. I don't know if it reminds me of like octopus or anything, because takoyaki is made with octopus, but it definitely reminds me of eating takoyaki. And so I would say like, that's a success. Or like, it's not false advertising or anything. It definitely tastes like takoyaki.
Alright. I mean, I like this flavor. I might actually just finish the bag right now.
Oh, okay. Alright, calm down, buddy.
I
think I definitely tried getting these again.
Yep, same. Alright, what do you have next?
Let's stink things up with some premium garlic snacks. They're Korean.
I can't read anything.
Yeah, me neither.
Hopefully they taste good.
Oh! Whoa! That's cool, man.
I mean,
Okay, what a flavor explosion. This whole place smells like garlic now.
do you like garlic? 'Cause
I do.
like garlic.
Yeah, so I guess this is cool. This is cool.
Ooh, this is good.
Okay, this is really interesting.
That is really good.
It kind of reminds me of guai guai. I don't know if you ever had those. They're like just like Taiwanese kind of puff snack. It's a little bit sweet.
This is airy. It's like crunchy.
You gotta have the garlic. It's a little bit interesting because it's actually not savory. It's like almost like a sweet garlic flavor.
Right.
Which I guess most people probably wouldn't expect. But overall, it's good.
This might be like my favorite one so far.
These have good flavor. I don't know if I love the sweet. I was expecting these to be kind of salty, to be honest.
Why are you so salty?
Yeah, sorry. Oh, actually, so what else this reminds me of is when you go to like an Asian bakery, like an 85 degree or like at a 99 ranch or something.
Because of like the hint of sweetness?
Yeah, because like they have like the savory breads with like, you know, like garlic and like maybe like hot dog or like cheese or something. Like a garlic, like an Asian garlic bread. And it kind of has like that sweet, lightly sweet, and then kind of savory garlicky flavor to it. So if you're into like the Asian savory breads and you like garlic, this is definitely a snack for you. So we've got some jackfruit chips from
The Phat?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to
Yeah.
pronounce that. The flavor is interesting. It tastes kind of like mango mixed with something else. I'm not sure what that something else is. Texturally, it's actually really good. It's like it's really crisp. I've never had normal jackfruit before, but I'm assuming it's kind of like mango. It's like kind of like ooey and gooey. So I think that this is like a very interesting way to get like jackfruit flavor while have it be super crunchy and crispy. What are your thoughts on it overall?
Honestly, I think I prefer the actual jackfruits because to me, this just tastes like dehydrated fruit.
No, I like this a good amount because I think the textures of these is actually like really great. It's like eating like a very lightly sweetened, super crisp cracker almost. Except it's fruit. So I feel like it's kind of like healthy, super crunchy snack. So the next snack is actually another snack from Phat. This time it is Taro chips.
So I'm actually curious how this will taste because I really like Taro boba, but I don't think that's like the same thing.
There are definitely a lot of why is this bag actually just impossible to open? Ah, the power of scissors. Sweet.
It doesn't smell like anything.
Actually, that just looks like a straight up slice of taro.
Right.
It tastes like taro. That's what taro tastes like. It's very light. It's very light. Because I mean, like, you know, like when you're drinking like the boba milk teas and like the different like taro cake desserts and stuff, like Taro ice cream or whatever. I think the flavor's definitely like significantly enhanced because of like it's artificial or whatever. But this is like natural. It has a natural light taro flavor.
Try eating more. I feel like the flavor is getting enhanced the more you eat. It's like one of those things that like the longer you eat, the more you like it, kind of.
Because like they're dried or like dehydrated, so maybe like the flavor develops a little bit once they're like saliva mixed in. I mean, I think it's very similar to the jackfruit. Texture and crispiness is definitely on point. So, I mean, if you like taro a lot, I think these are a good choice. I personally think taro's pretty good, and I eat it both sweet and savory. So I think I would get this again. But if you're like more new to taro, this might be not quite what you're expecting. So next up, keeping with the tropical theme, we've got some Pandan flavored sweet rolls, crispy rolls. Pandan party. Oh wow, okay, it smells like coconut.
Wait, so what is pandan supposed to be like?
Some sort of, it's a leaf. I think they typically cook it with coconut milk.
It's not exactly weird, but it's like definitely unique. Because like this isn't how I guess these like sweet egg roll things usually are.
So I guess the first thing that I noticed about this is, well, one, it's a hint of coconut pandan, which is kind of like a light herbaceous flavor. It's kind of like if you steam something in a banana leaf. Wow, these are really, they're like layered. So they're like really crispy and it's like almost like a croissant or like a pastry almost.
The sesame seed flavor is actually pretty strong as well. Like if you eat it fast, you don't really notice the pandan flavor, but if you eat it slow, then that's when you like taste it.
Yeah, I feel like if you eat it fast, you actually probably taste the sesame seeds a little bit more.
Right.
Actually, so I actually like these because you know, like if you eat the normal egg rolls, they kind of just like fall apart. But this kind of like holds itself and is like crunchy and crispy. These are good. It's not just a little one note with just pandan or coconut flavor. There's the sesame seeds, so I think there's like a good contrast between those two flavors, and then the texture is really good.
Use this as like a straw.
I guess you could if you had a really shallow cup.
I mean, it's probably better with milk.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. These are pretty great.
So next, we've got some Lucky Thin Crackers that are lemon flavored. Look pretty good.
So the problem with these cookies is that although it smelled really, really good, taste-wise, it was kind of artificial. Like, if I were to buy these again, I'd probably just buy them as an air freshener.
Up next, we have some fish fillets on skewers. I think these are chili flavored. These actually look super tasty. Okay, it smells a little bit on the fishy side. They're kind of sticky. It almost looks like, what do you call it? Tofu skin, kind of?
Yeah.
Bean curd skin?
With like, it looks like chili sauce, or like sweet chili sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had fish and chips, but I've never had fish on a stick.
Okay, wait. This texture's not great. It's a little bit, it's like eating fruit leather almost. Except
I can't
I
can't shoot
leather?
through it. You just need your saliva to like soften it.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, this is also kind of spicy.
It's hot.
Yeah. I feel like the sweet chili sauce is kind of overpowering all the flavors. I mean, it says it's from Thailand.
Oh, okay. They're Thai. Yeah, no. So I guess this must be all the Thai chilies or something. Cause man, okay, I'm breaking a sweat. They taste kind of like fish cake almost. It's like lightly seafoody. But then it's like if you just dipped it into that bulldog fire chicken instant ramen sauce and just drenched it in that. Whew. No, yeah. This is hot. I will attempt to eat the second one, but probably will need to dunk my head into the bathtub after this.
Do you like this flavor? The only thing that's going through my head is that my mouth is burning, and it's kind of sweet.
Honestly, I really like the flavor. I think it's pretty good. I think the problem with this is that fish cake could be a little bit more tender. So it's like more like a fish cake like bounciness or chewiness.
I never knew fish had leather.
If it was a little bit more soft and chewy, like the fish cake that you get at hot pot or like ramen or some seafood udon or something, I think that texture would be really good. But right now it's a little bit on the chewy side. Flavor wise, pretty darn good. But texture wise, it's a little bit too dry and kind of hard to get off the stick.
Right, I mean, I agree.
Though it's kind of fun to eat it because, I mean, I don't remember the last time I had a snack that came with a stick besides like eating popsicles or something. So that's kind of cool. All right, this next one looks pretty good.
So these are hot and spicy cuttlefish crackers. It kind of reminds me of the shrimp chips I've had growing up.
Alright, so these are like kind of like curly, crispy fry kind of, or like crisscross fry looking. Alright, these are pretty interesting looking.
Dude, my tongue's burning.
Wait, what? Is that
It's
spicy?
It's kind of spicy. Yeah, it's pretty spicy.
Oh man, I'm in for some pain.
Like, especially if you let it like soak on your tongue.
Okay, wow, these are kind of hot.
Yeah, they're really hot. No, that's why it says hot and spicy.
Wow, I'm about to be in some pain. Alright, so I think flavor-wise, they're... Wow, I'm actually kind of... Wow, I'm dying a little bit.
I can't even think straight.
These, flavor-wise, taste very similar to shrimp chips, right? No, yeah, these are good. My scalp is itching. This is straight up... I'm sweating, actually, a little bit. Yeah. Whew. These are kind of hot, but flavor-wise, they are great. I think these taste really good.
Kind of sweet, kind of really spicy.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of depth going on, and I feel like you can taste a little bit like it's like garlicky. There's some chili. And you get the like shrimp, cuttlefish sort of seafoody flavor, all in a really crispy cracker. But man, I'm sweating.
What's the conclusion? I think these are great.
Possibly on the level of like flaming hot Cheetos and stuff. Ooh, man, I am.
I feel the scalp itch.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No, yeah.
But these are good.
That's how you know it's hot.
Yeah, no, these are hot. These are no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying the pain. So I would, for
Keep
sure. I would get this again too, for sure. These are good. So we've got a canister of coffee flavored peanuts.
Time to try Thailand's #1 nut snack.
Whoa.
Pop. Smell it.
It smells a little bit like coffee, and then it looks like peanuts. It definitely has this peanutty smell. That's what one of them looks like.
Oh yeah, like the moment you bite into it, you like taste like this really strong peanut taste.
For sure.
But then initial bite, there's like a coffee flavor. Like as you chew it more, the peanut's definitely more overpowering.
It's like totally a peanut thing. I don't even know if I taste coffee at all. The texture is kind of interesting. It's surprisingly a lot less sweet than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be quite sweet. It's not very sweet at all, actually. I feel like I smell the coffee more than I actually tasted.
No, you're right. Like you can smell it here, but then like once you start chewing, it's just all peanut.
It's like if you had a peanut that was covered in a very light, unsalted batter and deep fried. Yeah, it's a little bit on the plain side for me, honestly. I mean, it tastes like a peanut and it's crunchy, and I think the texture is good. It's not very salty, and it's not very sweet. So like, I guess if you like peanuts, this is a good snack because it just like tastes like peanuts and it's like really crunchy and crispy.
But what if you like coffee?
This is not something I'd recommend for someone likes coffee, because
Right.
there's basically no coffee flavor at all. But overall, as a peanut snack, I think this is good.
And now for our grand finale.
It's a giant box of salted yolk flavored wafer sticks. Oh wow.
What does it smell like?
It smells like kind of like a bakery. I mean, I don't know, it smells like fresh baked cookies.
I mean, it doesn't smell like salted yolk at all.
Alright, let's try them.
Okay.
Grab one. Alright.
I feel like I don't really even taste the salted yolk. It just seems like a normal wafer.
Yeah, that's my impression of it. The flavor is pretty light. I mean, it just tastes like a normal wafer cookie.
I mean, it's pretty good. I just feel like the salted yolk flavor isn't as strong.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes very, very similar to like a typical like egg roll, essentially, like the sweet egg rolls. Yeah.
When you eat more, you get more of the. Like now, I'm starting to like taste the flavor of the salted egg.
I think it's also definitely slightly saltier than your typical egg roll. So I mean, would you recommend this, or is this?
It's definitely not bad, but
Not blown away.
yeah, it's just the flavor's not strong enough to like make it worth like specifically getting the salted
giant box?
Yeah, the salted yolk flavor.
Right. Okay. It's good, but it's not like amazing.
All right, so what's the verdict?
Well, so I think overall, I would say that most of the snacks were pretty good. We never tried any of these, but I think most of them, I wouldn't mind getting again. And I'm not like upset that I ate any of these things besides maybe one or two of them. I think my favorite actually was the Taro chips. I was very surprised. So initially, again, the first one I ate was kind of plain, but I think as I ate more and more of them, the flavor kind of built up, and I think the crunchy, crispy texture of them was pretty awesome. Yeah, which one was your favorite?
I mean, I honestly like the explosion of flavor. The unknown Korean garlicky chips.
Which ones did you not like as much?
The Lucky Thin Crackers, the lemon flavor, they were not what I was expecting. Like I've had like these like crackers where
they're glazed.
Yeah, like these glazed crackers, and then or that was what I was expecting.
Right.
But then this was like nowhere near that flavor. It smelled a lot like lemon, but it actually didn't like taste like lemon.
Yeah, no, the artificial flavor on those was pretty strong, and I would honestly say that those Lucky Thin Crackers are not so lucky. I would probably not recommend those to anyone, to be real honest.
I mean, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think the two spicy snacks that we had, so we had the spicy fish on a stick, and then we had the spicy Cuttlefish crackers. I think both of those way spicier than expected, but rather delicious, both of those. And then I guess the takoyaki balls are also pretty good. I think the salted egg yolk wafer sticks came in a super nice package, but was a little bit underwhelming, I guess. Yeah. Possibly think the Pandan crispy rolls were a little bit better than that, to be honest. I don't know if you feel the same.
I mean, I guess the salted yolk, the box just looked better than it tasted.
Yeah, so I guess it's kind of another situation, kind of like the smelling better than it tasted, looked better than it tasted. I mean, again, there wasn't anything wrong with it, but definitely felt like could have been stronger salted yolk flavor.
What about like the coffee flavored peanuts that we had?
I feel like if you just recommended those to someone that liked peanuts, I think they'd enjoy that a lot. But if you kind of recommended that to someone that likes coffee, I think they'd be a little bit disappointed.
So there's like no coffee flavor?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, there's coffee smell, there's just no coffee taste.
So it's like a peanut snack, not necessarily a coffee snack. But all in all, I think it was a pretty good haul.
Thanks for checking out our first video. If you liked what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up.
Also, if you're interested in trying any of the snacks we sampled today, you can find more information about each of them in the description box down below.
And if you have any snack or food recommendations, please leave a comment because we read all of them.
Until next time,
stay safe and eat adventurously.